Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all of the praises once again to Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, Bahashem Warakak Wadash, and double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone that have taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit, which is the Rakah HaKodash, or the Rakah Kodash in this case, and including the elect Yahweh Bashmiel Shai Brakatham, and it's your brother Laban. Now, as this reads, the World Health Organization issues new warning over mystery virus and demands key pandemic restrictions return. The World Health Organization bosses have demanded the reintroduction of three key restrictions as mystery HMPV virus cases grow. Since the start of 2025, the Daily Star has been reporting on rising cases of what was at one point thought to be a mystery virus, but later turned out to be a human metapneumovirus, which is the virus which is afflicting China right now. And the human metapneumovirus is nothing more than, as it was, the COV to the 19. It's just the common cold. That's all it is. And so they're making this a big deal. And I mean, as well as they did with the COVID one, they made that a big deal, which, that's not a big deal. But, and so they would do the same with this one. We'll have to wait and see how far this will stick. And of those, that is sincere in its truth, those that want to see this kingdom be out of here by no time, and that very well understand that through all of that, we have to go through the hard times to get to the kingdom. So we want this to stick. The sooner this can be, is the sooner we can get the fuck out of here, man. Especially to the sincere among us that want to see this kingdom come to a complete end, knowing that we have to go through the great tribulation, right? We want this to be the case. We want to actually see another lockdown series. Anything that could bring the end of this place, man, this is what we want. You see the elites, they want a one world order, a new world order system. But see, we want a new world order too. Now, that's what you call duality for your ass, man. Here it is, the Klaus Schwab group. They want what they want, and we want what we want. And it's the same similar thing. But you see, someone's going to get the new world order that they want, right? And we know for quite certainty, because what we're in is we're involved in the truth here. And the truth is always consistent. The truth is always alive, even when you try to put it to death. All right. So according to the truth, the new world order that we're going to get is when Yahweh Shai rules and the saints rule. That's going to be the true new world order. But you see, the new world order that these devils have in mind, it's not in truth. It's in their own vain imaginations. It's just wishful thinking, right? And if it's not of the truth, then it's a lie. All right? It's a lie. It's not what the will of the Lord has in mind. All right? What is of the will of the Lord is for us to rule. The people which were considered the no people, the people that have been broken down so bad, you can't think that they are the people. These are the people that the Lord have preordained to rule the next world. Okay? And this world is going down. And once it goes down, it's going to stay down. I'm going to continue to read some more of this. But with the Chinese hospitals still swamped, UK cases soaring, and many other countries still struggling to deal with the issue, experts from the World Health Organization have issued new guidance on how to deal with it, and it is very much 2020 vibes to it. Yeah, I would agree, because 5 years ago, they were blaming China, how China has the bug. And then all of a sudden it reached to the UK, and this is when DJ Trump was in office. And now he's coming back in office, and we may have the same go around with the lockdowns. But we'll have to wait and see what happens, what psychological operation they're gonna play on the population. But either and or, it's all gonna be led to one thing in one place only. Is the ending of this system. It's not gonna be geared towards what they think. Amos 3:6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? Right. So when we was under that COV situation, that was just a glimpse of the evil that the Lord is ultimately going to bring. That was just a tester, an experiment that was played upon us for the real thing. And if there is going to be another case of lockdowns, these lockdowns will be permanent. Whether it's to do with another variant, whether it's to do with another crises of such climate change crises, which that would then pave the way for a permanent lockdown situation to the point where surveillance will be high and it's going to be urgent for you to stay indoors. Otherwise, if you do go out indoors, then there's going to be consequences for that. People are going to be quarantined and brought to concentration camps, and then you're going to have to get the mark of the what. However this thing plays out, we'll have to wait and see how whatever crisis comes next to shock the world again, to bring the world to his back. But eventually evils will be brought, and through these evils is where salvation is going to lay. All right. And we as brothers, we got to be ready for the evil times to come, because if you ain't ready to go through these evil times, then you won't be saved either. You won't be ready to be saved, because that's when we're going to be saved in. All right. So we all got to have the faith to stomach that, Second Ezra's, 15 and verse 14 now. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there shall be seditious among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard the kings nor princesses, and the courses of their actions shall stand in their power. And the man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. And that's your 15-minute cities that they're setting up. And that's why that whole state of California burned the fuck up as it did, because what they really want to do is to reestablish that place with 15-minute cities. All right? That's one reason why they did that. But either and or, it's all leading to one place of what it is that they do. Everything that these devils do only is steps away towards their own demise. All right? This is what we see. And we're going to keep saying the same thing over and over again. But what else is there to say other than that? There's nothing else to say about that. So all we're here just doing, we're just patiently waiting. We wanted that to happen real quickly. Sometimes you get impatient. Sometimes you lose your mind, because it's like you want the end to come right here, right now. But, whether we want it to come later or sooner, this is what we're waiting for anyway, and it's sure to come, as it is written, that we have a more sure word of prophecy, and that there's no lie of the truth, and that the Most High cannot lie. Numbers 23 and 19, Isaiah 55 and verse 11. So, it's 100% guaranteed certainty that this prophecy that we're looking for of the second return of Yahweh Shai is definitely in the books, okay, in the heavens to come to pass. It's definitely on record that it's going to come. All right, we just got to wait patiently. And that's all I have to say with this, man. What else is there else to look forward to than the end of the world? This world, I'm saying. Come on, man. Anyway, man, with that, I'm out, giving all of the praises and the glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai Bahashem Marakak Radash. And double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone that have taught as well, including the elder bishops as well. And Yahweh Bashmiel Shai Thumbs at 144,000 and the 1/3 that do follow this gospel of the kingdom. Shalom.